Virgo, I need you to put everything down right now and really focus because the energy I am picking up around you is absolutely unmistakable, and it is carrying a message that is going to shift something significant in your world. There has been a heaviness, a weighting, a feeling of being suspended in time while someone figured out what they wanted, while someone gathered the courage to do what they should have done a long time ago. And that waiting period, that uncomfortable limbo where you have been left wondering and questioning and hoping against hope, that period is coming to an end. What I am seeing is that very soon, sooner than you might expect, you are going to hear from someone who has been on your mind, someone who has been absent, someone who has been silent for reasons that had nothing to do with not caring and everything to do with being terrified of how much they actually care. This is not a maybe. This is not a possibility. This is something that is actively unfolding in the invisible realms, and it is about to become visible, tangible, and impossible to ignore. Before I go any further into what this contact is going to look like, what it is going to mean, and how you should handle it when it comes, I need you to take a moment and check in with yourself. There is a reason you are here reading these words at this exact moment. Something inside you has been stirring, something that told you to look for answers, something that made you feel like change was coming. Maybe you have been thinking about this person more than usual. Maybe you have been dreaming about them or having random thoughts that seem to come out of nowhere. Maybe you have been feeling an inexplicable sense of anticipation, like something is about to happen, but you cannot quite put your finger on what it is. That feeling is your intuition picking up on what is coming, and it is absolutely right. If you feel that shift happening inside you right now, if something is telling you that this message is for you, take a moment to support the Virgo channel by liking this reading, subscribing so you stay connected to this flow of clarity and allowing yourself to receive what is meant for you. Now, Virgo, let me tell you what I am seeing about this person and why they are finally going to reach out. This individual has been in a state of internal conflict for a very long time. They have been torn between what they feel and what they think they should do. They have been paralyzed by fear, by pride, by the belief that reaching out would make them seem weak or desperate, or that you would reject them, and they could not handle that. But something has changed recently. Something has shifted in their internal landscape, and they are now moving toward a decision that they have been avoiding for months, maybe even longer. They have had moments before where they almost reached out, where they typed out a message and then deleted it, where they picked up the phone and then put it down, where they convinced themselves that it was not the right time or that they needed more time to think. But this time is different. This time, they are actually going to follow through. What I am seeing is that there has been a catalyst, a trigger, something that pushed them past the point of no return. Maybe they had a conversation with someone that made them see things differently. Maybe they had a dream about you that felt so real it shook them awake. Maybe they saw something that reminded them of you and the emotions hit them so hard they could not pretend anymore. Whatever it was, it has lit a fire under them, and they are now moving with a sense of urgency that was not there before. They realize that waiting any longer is not an option. They realize that if they do not act now, they might lose their chance forever. And that realization is powerful enough to overcome all the fears and doubts that have been holding them back. This person is going to reach out in a way that is significant. It is not going to be a casual text or a random comment on something you posted. It is going to be intentional, deliberate, and loaded with meaning. They are going to put thought into what they say because they have been thinking about this moment for a very long time. They have been rehearsing words, imagining conversations, trying to find the right way to express everything that has been building inside them. They might reach out with a message that is longer than usual, more heartfelt, more vulnerable. They might call you, which is something they have been terrified to do because hearing your voice makes everything feel too real. They might find a way to see you in person to create a moment where you can talk face to face and they can read your expressions and really connect with you. Whatever form it takes, you will know when it happens because the energy will feel different. It will feel like a moment you have been waiting for, even if you did not know you were waiting for it. Virgo, I need to prepare you for what this contact might bring because it is going to be emotional. This person is not reaching out to have a casual conversation or to catch up in a surface level way. They are reaching out because they have something to say, something that has been weighing on them, something that they have been carrying alone for far too long. They might apologize for things they never apologized for before. They might admit feelings they never had the courage to admit. They might explain things that were left unexplained, offering clarity that you have been desperately wanting. This conversation, whatever form it takes, is going to be a moment of truth. It is going to be the kind of conversation that changes the dynamic between you, that opens doors that were closed, that brings things into the light that have been hidden in the shadows. I sense that this person has been doing a lot of reflection. They have been thinking about the past, about what went wrong, about their own role in the breakdown of whatever you had. They have been looking at their own behavior with honesty, and they have not liked what they have seen. They have acknowledged their mistakes, their fears, their failures. They have taken responsibility in a way they were not able to before. And that growth, that self-awareness, is what is making this contact different from anything that happened in the past. They are not coming to you with excuses or justifications. They are coming to you with honesty and a willingness to make things right. But Virgo, I also need to tell you something that is important. This person is scared. They are terrified, actually. They have built up this moment in their mind so much that the reality of it feels overwhelming. They are afraid that you will not respond, that you will be cold or distant, that you will have moved on and no longer care. They are afraid that they have waited too long and that whatever chance they had is gone. They are afraid that you will see them differently now, that you will not trust what they say, that you will think they are just coming back because they are lonely or because they cannot find anyone better. These fears are real and they are intense and they are the reason this person has been silent for so long. But they are pushing through those fears because their need to connect with you has become stronger than their fear of what might happen if they try. When you hear from this person, it might catch you off guard. You might have convinced yourself that they were never going to reach out, that you had to move on, that the door was permanently closed. And hearing from them might bring up a flood of emotions that you were not expecting. It is okay to feel whatever you feel. It is okay to be excited, nervous, angry, hopeful, confused, or all of those things at once. You do not have to have a perfect response. You do not have to know exactly what to say or do. You just have to be honest with yourself about what you want and what you are willing to offer. I want to talk about the timing of all of this because it is important. The universe does not do things randomly, and the fact that this person is reaching out now at this exact moment in your life is significant. There is a reason this is happening when it is happening. Maybe you have been going through your own transformation, your own healing, your own growth, and you are now in a place where you can receive this contact in a healthy way. Maybe the timing is aligned with something else that is happening in your life, a shift, a change, a new chapter that is opening. Whatever it is, you can trust that the timing is right. You do not have to second guess it or wonder if it is too soon or too late. It is exactly when it is supposed to happen. This person is going to reach out with a mixture of nervousness and determination. They have been working up to this moment for a while, and now that it is here, they are going to give it everything they have. They might not say everything perfectly. They might stumble over their words or say things that come out wrong. They might be too intense or not intense enough. But what matters is that they are trying. They are putting themselves on the line. They are risking rejection and vulnerability and all the things that scare them most because they believe that you are worth it. And that is something to honor, even if you ultimately decide that you do not want to move forward with them. Virgo, I want you to think about how you want to respond when this contact comes. You have choices. You can respond immediately, showing them that you are open and receptive. You can take some time to think, giving yourself space to process before you say anything. You can respond with caution, letting them know that you are willing to listen, but that trust needs to be rebuilt. You can choose not to respond at all if that is what feels right for your healing. There is no wrong answer here. The right answer is whatever aligns with your truth and your well-being. What I sense is that you have been carrying a lot of hurt from this situation. You have been left wondering, questioning, doubting yourself. You have had to heal wounds that you did not ask for. And that hurt is valid. It deserves to be acknowledged. This person reaching out is an opportunity to address that hurt, to get answers, to find closure, or to find a new beginning. But it is also a reminder that you are not the same person you were when the hurt happened. You are stronger now. You are more grounded. You are more aware of your worth. And you get to decide how much access this person has to your heart. I am seeing that this contact is going to be a turning point. It is going to change the trajectory of this connection one way or another. Either it will bring you closer, creating a new foundation for something real and lasting, or it will bring you clarity, showing you that this is not meant to be and allowing you to finally let go. Either way, you win. Either way, you move forward. Either way, you get answers that have been eluding you. And that is something to be grateful for, even if it feels scary right now. This person has been thinking about you so much lately. They have been replaying memories, wondering what could have been, imagining a future where you are part of their life again. They have been trying to find the courage to do what they know they need to do. And they are almost there. The message is coming. The contact is on its way. You are going to hear from them very soon. When that moment comes, I want you to remember something. You are not desperate. You are not waiting by the phone. You are not sitting around hoping that someone finally chooses you. You are a whole, complete, powerful person who has built a beautiful life. You do not need this person to be happy. You do not need them to complete you. You want them, maybe, but you do not need them. And that distinction changes everything. It means you can approach this contact from a place of strength, not weakness. It means you can set boundaries and ask for what you deserve. It means you can walk away if that is what is best for you without feeling like you are losing something you cannot live without. So get ready, Virgo. Get ready to hear from someone who has been silent for too long. Get ready for a conversation that is going to be real, raw, and significant. Get ready to have your heart stirred and your mind challenged, and get ready to make choices that align with your highest good. You have been waiting for this moment. You have been hoping for this moment. And now it is here. Trust yourself. Trust your instincts. Trust that whatever happens is happening for a reason. And know that you are going to be okay no matter what. If this reading has spoken to you, if you feel that truth resonating in your soul, if you know that someone is about to reach out and you needed this confirmation, please support this channel by liking, subscribing, and commenting below. Tell me if you have been feeling that someone is about to contact you. Your engagement keeps these messages alive and ensures that you continue to receive the guidance and clarity that you deserve. I am sending you so much love and strength, Virgo. Stay open, stay grounded, and trust that what is coming is exactly what you need. The silence is about to break, the waiting is about to end, and something beautiful is about to unfold.